Hey everyone, this is Pat from PopularMMOs.com, and we are going to take a first look at RuneScape, one of the most popular MMORPGs that you could even play in your browser. We're going to take a look at the character customization, and we are also going to take a look at some of the gameplay and the combat. Let's get started by creating our character. And I guess these are a couple of the choices for what you want your character to look like. Let's go with a male character, and it says right here that this doesn't affect your actual class. In RuneScape, you actually don't have a class. You just have many skills, and you can change those at any time. Basically, you can be a melee character, and you can switch that to a mage or a ranger or any type of character you would like at any time. So it's pretty much a classless game, which is pretty unique compared to other MMORPGs, since you would not have to start a new character if you decided you want to be a mage when you were a melee type character. So let's take a look at some of these options. Actually seems to be a lot of options for a game that has such dated graphics. Let's just choose some of these. So as you could tell, you definitely can look unique compared to other people in the game. You're not going to be looking like everyone else. There's all kinds of selections, colors, different kinds of clothes to wear. Another thing about RuneScape is that you can actually go to a place in the game and change your appearance. So even if you decide you don't like how you look, you can always change it later. So it's not really a big deal. Let's come up with the character name. I'm just going to go with Popular MMOs and continue. Alright, here we go. Let's see, it looks like... Wow, this is actually something that wasn't here when I started playing this game a long time ago, so this is the first time for me seeing this scene also.
Strong take from weak.
Let's see if we can skip this so we don't spend too much time on it. Alright, so this looks like it's some kind of tutorial. Teach you how to rotate the camera. Drive back the troll. So it looks like just a tutorial. Hopefully it doesn't take too long so we can go through some of the other things in the game other than just this. Alright, let's listen to this guy and see what we gotta do.
We need to find the general that's leading the attack. You lead. We'll follow.
Alright, we gotta defeat this troll. We'll get a chance to look at the combat in the game right now, which is pretty simple, especially as a melee character. It's pretty much just attacking. As you can see, you get experience when you fight. Here are your skills. You can see I'm getting experience in attack and in constitution, and constitution would be your hit points pretty much. And he dropped some gear, or not gear, he dropped some bones and stuff. Okay. You know what, I'm just gonna play through this, and then I'll show you guys some of the actual features of the game, because I don't want to just get stuck here for the whole video in the tutorial. Just tell you a couple things, and then I'm gonna just head through this by myself, and I'll start the video there. Basically, these are some of the skills in the game. RuneScape has tons of skills, like attack, strength, defense. These are all going to go up from combat, and then it has, you know, other types of crafting skills like smithing and cooking and fishing, tree cutting. Pretty much is a skill for everything, which is kind of what makes the game really unique, because you don't really have to do combat if you don't want to in this game, which is one of the good things about it. So yeah, I'm gonna head to finish this tutorial, and then I'll continue there. Okay guys, I skipped through some of the tutorial so you didn't have to watch me fighting and all the scenes for around 10 minutes straight. Now it's going to actually teach us how to do some of the crafting in the game, which is probably one of the best parts of the game actually. And it says to mine some copper, because I guess we're going to do some mining and then turn it into some armor and weapons. See, it's pretty easy. All you do is click on the rock This should give us experience in mining. These are the skills.
Somebody!
Okay, we got some ore now, and I don't know what's going on exactly, so let's see. Alright. Looks like I might have to do some more combat, so I'm actually gonna skip through this so we don't get stuck on this for too long. Okay, now we got some ore, so we should be able to smelt some of this stuff and be able to make some gear. It sucks that I have to skip through so much of the stuff because of the tutorial, but I actually want to show you guys stuff in the game that's going to be useful so you can decide if this is a game you want to play. Okay, so now it says we can make a bronze helmet, so let's do this. So pretty much you mine something, and then you turn it into a bar, and then you can turn it into a piece of gear. And pretty much anything in this game can be crafted except some of the really high level gear that drops off monsters instead. One of the things I wanted to point out about this game as I'm going through this is that the quests in the game are pretty well written. So that's one of the more unique features of the game, which most MMORPGs it's pretty much, you know, just kill something, quest, or deliver something. The quests in this are actually pretty long-winded and have some story involved, which is actually one of the better things about the game. Alright, I'm going to skip forward to this next part so we could learn some more things about the game. Okay, now it pretty much just wants us to fight some animals, but using our range skill, which, as I said earlier, can be switched pretty easily. Since I just equipped this sling thing instead of my blade, now I'm working on a different skill, and I'm basically some type of archer class, which is one of the unique things about this game. Monsters in this game are going to drop bones. Pretty much everything's going to drop bones. Any kind of actual animal or skeleton type creature. And bones are going to give you experience in prayer, as you're going to see. And prayer is actually one of the most useful skills in the game. Let me show you. It gives you buffs. See right here, increases your defense by 5%. It'll last for a while, but you can recharge your points when they run out at a church in the game, which is pretty easy to find. And these skills can be really useful, especially in player versus player combat. You see right here, protects from melee attacks. So this would just, you know, it's an overpowering move against someone who's equipped with just melee. So it's really worth getting the skill up. This guy over here, he will tan the cow hides I got from killing the cow, and we're going to use this to craft some light armor for our character, which is going to be what you wear when you're a ranged character. Okay, so all you need to do is right click on the leather after you get it tanned, and then click on this, and then you can make some gloves. And this is going to up your crafting skill. That's what it's called. Now they're showing us some of the farming in the game, and you can start your own gardens and stuff in this game and plant stuff. You can even plant trees. So just got to use these seeds on this patch. And as you can tell in this game, there's a lot of crafting. So this is the kind of game someone who really enjoys crafting is really going to want to check out. Another one of the skills is Hunter, and pretty much you just are catching animals in the game. So I'm going to let out this bird snare, and if I wait for a bird to run by this, it will catch the bird. Alright, I caught one. So it just takes a little patience sometimes. You have to have a little patience if you like this skill. One of the more relaxing, easiest skills in the game to do is fishing. And fishing is also going to help you with your cooking skill, because you're going to catch fish and then you're going to cook it. And food in this game is going to be used to recover your health, so it's actually really important. All you need to do to cook it is click on it and use it on a fire or some type of cooking range, and this will cook your food. Sometimes you'll burn it, but the higher level cooking you have, the less likely you are to burn it. Most of these skills are actually really profitable, and that's the main reason that people level them up. I actually want to give you guys a chance to see all the skills, because if you want to try out this game, you're going to want to know what there is to do. So I'm actually going to cut this video into 2 parts, and I'll see you guys in part 2.